All right. Quick question. Raise your hand if you are a college student. All right, good. You're all college students. I'm pretty sure that's why you're all here. Um, Raise your hand if you got more than 8 hours of sleep last night. Raise your hand if you got anywhere between 4 and 8 hours of sleep last night. All right. One of the things that comes with college is sleep deprivation. It is one thing college students experience a lot due to the fact that the amount of sleep they get from classes, from studying, seems to be a lot less because their free time is also added into their time of use. What is sleep deprivation? It is just simply going longer than 20 hours of sleep without sleep or having less than 6 hours of sleep at night. The reason is because it goes about 6 hours is with 6 hours sleep, your body only goes to REM sleep around 4 times, and it takes your body roughly 5 to 6 to get a full cycle of energy. What are some of the psychological effects of sleep deprivation? The first one is irritability. This is one that will happen most common and will happen most early into your sleep deprivation, is you'll just be angered or get frustrated very easily at most anything that just gets in the way of what you're doing, what you're trying to do, and anything like that. Decreasing critical thinking. We shown in a study that going 28 hours without sleep is equivalent to having a blood alcohol content level of 0.1%. Your cognitive thinking is so diminished by this point that thinking out loud and thinking very fully seems both possible but impossible at the same time. Hunger. Since your body is out of energy for itself, but you're trying to stay awake, you have to eat more and more food to get more and more energy to stay awake. Memory loss or memory change. Since your brain is slowing down, your brain, neurons fire slower. So your memories and your creation of new ones either seem to have differences to what actually happened, such as your imagination takes place and fills in the gaps. And also comes out with time lapses, just simple blackouts. You'll just forget a minute or two here and there. The delusions. You will start to believe things that aren't real. In a study with college students who took a critical thinking test, the people who were sleep deprived thought they did amazingly well when they did amazingly poorly. Depression. With your neurons firing slower, not all of the indicators of getting certain serotonin or certain other chemicals your body needs to stay happy, you get less of those to your brain, therefore you have a more depressed state. Hallucinations. Your imagination will just start to fill in everywhere, which is trying to make you go to sleep. You'll start filling in things to think, okay, here's what you would think about, here's you seeing them. Is your brain trying to make you go to sleep by making you think of things? Physical effects, slower heart rate. Because of all your organs beginning to slow down, which is one of the other ones, everything will start to slow down. Your heartbeat will slow down. And then muscle weakness. Your muscles will begin to become just weaker and weaker and weaker due to the fact that you aren't getting enough adrenaline to keep them sustained, keep them fully functional at all times. Just physical wear and tear with getting cuts, bruises, they will seem to heal a lot slower. They will seem to either get infected easier as well. Risk of diabetes increases, so the fact that your pancreas can't go through all the glucose, your chance of diabetes increases, as glucose is one of the causes. High intake of glucose is a cause of diabetes. Obesity, you are hungry a lot because you need more energy. You will eat a lot and a lot and a lot, which increases your risk of obesity. Illness, your immune system also seems to go down in function. So getting sick is a more common thing when you are sleep deprived. Now, this may seem odd, but a demonstration of this would be, this is me Monday morning. I look fairly normal, mostly normal. My face seems to be more contracted, the muscles seem to be stiff. Tuesday morning. You see the muscles in my eyes begin to droop, and my cheek muscles are still mostly contracted and still there. This morning, the face seems to drag down quite a bit, showing that your sleep deprivation is causing your all your muscles in your face to give you a kind of long face. It makes your muscles seem to just droop more and more. In total, I am, as of now, sleep deprived of 52 hours of sleep. So you can all see the physical changes on what sleep deprivation does to you. Now that you know this, sleep deprivation, interesting thing, it really is. And those are my sources.
All right.